consequences. The wisdom of Elijah's inside of the conscientious.
Grace and peace, Black family. This is Vicky Dillard, your sister with the curly braids. And I want you to get ready for the new Master Elements project, The Spear and the Shield.
This vaccine isn't experimental. It's like a dandelion. You overlook it for their weird science.
DJ RP Beats and Sincere Love the God have taken this time during the pandemic to carefully craft the soundtrack to Black empowerment with hot tracks like God Mine, featuring Sadat X of the legendary group Brand Nubians.
We never die. I made an ancestral shrine. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen, I'm a law in the person of Sincere Love the God. That mean your arms too short like Carl Anthony Shaw.
God painted me black.
God painted me black. Thanks for that. I'm a original man.
A letter to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing.
I say to the ancestors. Dear Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, I just wanted to thank you for all the lessons you left us. So yes, I'm more than grateful.
And the controversial song, Buck Breaking God Today.
Why every black show they gotta have a transgender? Either I'm crazy or this gotta be a planned agenda.
Get ready, Black family. This is a much needed project. This is The Spear and the Shield.
Celebrate the foundational Black American culture of freedom fighting and resistance with the first annual Arethusa 5K run. This cultural experience will honor our FBA ancestors and icons while harnessing energy from our past to power our future. There will be security at this event to ensure everyone has a safe and enjoyable experience. Arethusa Run is a cultural event for family and friends. Strollers and wheelchairs are welcome. The in-person event will include a free 1-mile fun walk and will be held on December 17th in Tampa, Florida. Unable to make the live event? You can also participate virtually anywhere from December 17th to December 30th. All registered participants will receive the official Arethusa Run finisher medal, t-shirt, and more with the ability to upload their race time to the official site. Live event participants will receive the time race scores, professional finisher photo, video, and your name will be announced as you're welcomed across the finish line. Enjoy the post-race after party and refuel with a traditional FBA breakfast. You can also help us settle fun family debates like sugar or salt and grits. Prepare with family workouts and runs and post on social media using the hashtag ArethusaRun. For registered info and sponsorship opportunities, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Click the link in the bio. Hope to see you all there.
And now you are reading and hearing about the ethnic conflicts that are going on in Herzegovina, in Sarajevo, in Yugoslavia. Even if we look today in our homeland of Africa, we will still see struggles within our African nations between ethnic groups. Ethnic struggles and class struggles are realities. And until we recognize that these are realities and they are realities that we have to confront and deal with, we will be victimized by the realities that we seek to deny. And to a great extent, the thrust of this country has been to get us as an African people to deny reality, has been to get our youth so caught up in music, and so caught up in clothes, and so caught up in wishful thinking, and so caught up in multiculturalism that they will not recognize the realities that are going on in the world. As I often tell college classes, you talk about multiculturalism in the classroom, and you're singing other group songs, and you're learning to respect other groups and other races. And I ask them, where are the multicultural grocery stores in your neighborhoods? Where are there Blacks and Koreans owning the grocery stores? Where are there Blacks and Koreans owning the vegetable markets? Where are there Blacks and Latinos owning stores and businesses? Where are there Blacks and Arabs owning? Where is the multiculturalism that you talk about so much in these schools and in these colleges in real life? When you walk out of these doors and you're taught by multicultural teachers, you're taught by white teachers, and you're taught by teachers from other ethnic groups, but when you walk out of that door, you see essentially one group of people one group of ethnic people owning your neighborhood, owning your vegetable markets, owning your businesses, controlling your community economically. So the reality of the school is not the reality of the world. The glorious sounds of Martin Luther King's speeches are not the realities of the world. And you must come to terms with the realities of the world. And the music that you hear and the hip hop and the sadistic rhymes that you hear in this rap is not the reality of the world. The recordings of pieces of Malcolm X's speeches between rap rhymes does not meet what you need to know about what's going on in the world. They are designed to maintain you deaf, dumb, and blind to reality, and ultimately to set you up for death and damnation and rulership by other ethnic groups and other people. You may dip and bow your head to the rhythm of the music. But yet, as soon as you dip and bow your head to the rhythm of the music, I can see you looking and looking to see if you can jump over the turnstile to avoid being caught by a white policeman. Because the reality is that while you're dipping and bowing to the sounds of the rap, the white nerds are staying at school, and the same white nerds will be the ones that will arrest you and put you in jail. And it's the same white nerds that you try to avoid at these turnstiles. And it's the same white nerds that sit in these courts and sentence you to 25 years in prison and sentence you to life in prison and may one day even sentence you to death. You must wake up to the reality of things. And you must wake up to the fact that there is no group of people, white, black, Korean, Latino, Arab, or any other group that's going to hand you and you and you and you equality on a platter. You're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to struggle for it. And you're going to have to realize that you have to defend your interests as a people and as a student. And that there are classes today, such as the white middle class, that struggles to maintain its prerogative.
All right, peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? All right, welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sincere Love the GodCast. I am the God, Sincere Love, here with my lovely co-host, nyctegur, in the digital building. What's going on?
Back. What's up? The gods are back.
I see you. I love the shirt.
Yes. I have the rep today. Shirt.
Good to see you. Good to have you back. Is the music too loud? Going on.
No, I don't hear it actually.
You don't hear it at all? Mm-mm. All right, let me know how the levels are in the chat, family. Peace to the chat, by the way. Peace to everybody joining us on this Sunday afternoon. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this out on your social media platforms and let everybody know that we are live. If you're watching us on another platform, please head on over to the YouTube channel. Type in Sincere Love the God and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be reminded whenever we go live with new episodes of Sincere Love the GodCast. Peace, what's going on? Black Alpha Network. Jesse Paris, what's going on? Jackson Harlem in the digital building. Kid Gravity. Peace.
Welcome.
B1 for life. Crown 808. Love to see it. By the way, Jesse Paris, by the way, you got a campaign going on out there in Denver, I believe. Hit me up. Let me know more about your campaign, brother. I know you've been tapping with us for a few weeks now. I've been seeing some of your stuff on Facebook. Hit me up on the DM and let us know more about your campaign and what's going on out there in Colorado. And we can see about, possibly getting you on the GodCast to bring some light to that. So definitely hit me up. Other than that, what's going on with everybody? How was your How was your week and how was last week?
It was beautiful. I went to a wedding. My friend got married finally, and she's probably gonna laugh at this if she's watching. But finally, damn it, they've been together like 18 years. So they finally did the I-dos and stuff. So it was a beautiful wedding. We had a ball. Vegas was so damn hot, y'all, like 117 degrees out there. So I really didn't go out except for the wedding, which she had it on a lake view wedding. So it was outdoors. The nuptials were outdoors. The reception was indoors, but we partied our ass off. The DJ was great. We had a ball. She looked beautiful. Yeah. And I got to see my daughter because, my daughter live out there too. So I got to hang out with my kid as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I heard it was hella hot out there. It's been hot down here too. But the temperature's just been crazy all over the globe, man. I know some people that was out in the UK, they was having record temperatures, and they ain't used to that shit out there. White people was falling out left and right. Like they was getting like 100 degrees, 102 degrees. White people was just
nothing like
dropping all over the place.
Nothing like 117 and 120. I'm waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and it's already 100.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, and then the week after we left, the last 3 days in Vegas, they've been having storms, a rainstorm, thunder and lightning. They've been flooded in certain areas, so it's been wild out there. Like as soon as we left, it started.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, you said it was flooding out there as well. Yeah.
It's flooding.
Crazy, man.
Right now, it's crazy weather. My sister called me. She was on her balcony. Like the wind was going crazy. It was pouring down, but it was still like 100 degrees.
And that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst because you get that humidity and ain't no escaping that shit.
None. No.
But shout out to the couple though, man. Congratulations to the couple.
Yeah.
Jumping the broom and all that.
They did it.
Y'all been married in my book. Y'all been together
right?
that long. Y'all been married.
Right?
Real talk. But y'all went ahead and made it official. So respect to that.
Shout out to Black Love. Shout out to Black Love. I'm looking for my Black Love one day.
Looking nicely out here.
I'm campaigning. Y'all see me thirst trapping on the ground yesterday? I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I saw the thirst trap going on with your with your green. I forgot.
Yeah,
what type of green that is, but beautiful green up against the bronze.
Yeah, I was campaigning through a little, clean thirst trapping yesterday.
Yes, indeed. Y'all better come correct.
Or don't come.
Y'all better come correct.
Or don't come.
Oh, man. So, we back, y'all. Good to see y'all this week, man. A lot going on. Lots been going on. First of all, we got to do a couple of RIPs out here.
Yes.
They say death comes in threes. And so we lost three OGs in like the last 48 hours or so. I think less than that.
Really? 3? I know 2.
Who you got?
I got Bill Russell and I got Michelle. So who else we got?
And Mary Alice.
Oh yes, Lord, yes, 3. You're right.
So
all legend.
R.I.P. Bill Russell, legendary NBA Hall of Famer. R.I.P. Mary Alice, legendary actress from It's a Different World.
The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Or A Different World, I believe it was.
Different World.
Mm-hmm.
Different World. And Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek.
Yeah.
All 3 of them have made their transition today, I think.
Yeah, all foundational Black Americans.
Less than 48 hours.
Yeah.
All 3 of them have made their transition. All OGs in their field. And I feel kind of bad, man. Just the other day, we was kind of clowning about Bill Russell in the barbershop. Nigga, how we just talking shit in the barbershop. I wasn't really clowning him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We was talking about the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about the NBA, but we was clowning a little bit because we was like, yo, why they keep dragging this man out for every event that they had. Man getting old. Let that man chill at the crib. Like, let him, if he need to, you know, give a speech because they giving his award to somebody or whatever, just do it via satellite. Y'all ain't got to drag this man out every time. We was just saying that, you know what I'm saying, at the barbershop and all that, but we was kind of clowning, so I felt a little bad when I heard the news. I was like, oh, damn.
But what you said was right. He should have been at home in the bed. I feel the same thing. It's the same way about Jesse Jackson. First of all, Jesse ain't even all the way there. You can see it in his face. Let that man lay in the bed. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Leave him. Like, we got to cut that out.
Facts. But yeah, man, RIP to those legends. Yeah, like you said, all three of them foundational Black Americans as well.
Yes.
So yeah, salute to them and their work and their legacy.
Yes.
Hopefully everybody got their affairs in order, especially, you know, being that they all were definitely up there in age. Right. Hopefully everybody got their affairs in order so that you know, that legacy could be passed down to the next generation smoothly without a bunch of drama and, you know, all of that type of shit, because, you know, that's very rare in Black society. You know what I mean? It's not too many well-known wealthy people that have been able to live and die a peaceful death without no type of scandals, without no type of tragedy, you know, surrounding it, and be able to pass that wealth down to the next generation, you know what I'm saying, without no drama. That's very rare that you hear something like that taking place. It's always a lot of nonsense that's going on. So hopefully everybody got their affairs in order as far as those three are concerned.
Yeah, and I was today years old when I found out that Bill Russell has 11 NBA titles. I didn't know that. I thought that was Kobe, to be honest. I was like, well, Kobe, no, I'm sorry, not Kobe, Jordan. I thought Jordan back. Yeah, I was today years old when I found this out. 11 NBA titles. So shout out to that. No one will ever make that again, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think so either. Yeah, 11 of them things.
Yeah.
But I see somebody in the chat asked about how we feel about the Cholos disrespecting our reparations campaign.
Well, first of all, I'm from LA. I'm, from LA, so hearing it wasn't surprising. It wasn't a shocker for me. Growing up out here, you have your, cool ones, right? You have your select cool ones. But as a group, damn it, the anti-Black hate has been going on. I'm so not shocked to hear that this idiot was talking negatively about reparations. It's not a shocker for me.
Right. And he been on nonsense before for a while. I remember. I know Tariq was just talking about it, but I remember when they was going back and forth initially a few years back. This dude, he one of those anti-Black racists.
Trying to bring attention to himself. And I used to listen to Power a lot. Power 106 has been like the station here.
Wait, he's on Power 106? He's on the radio out there?
Well, so this situation happened on Power 106. Power 106 had this idiot on here, and so he's the idiot I believe that Tyga ended up apologizing to or whatever. So people start like, wait a minute, Tyga apologizing to this person, and start bringing up clips of him and his anti-Black rhetoric. So Power 106 decided to take the video down. That's not enough, though. That's not enough, Power 106.
Hold on. Let me get you straight.
Yeah.
So this clip that we about to play wasn't on Power 106 though. That was on his own platform.
That was on some kind of, but these are some people from Power or something.
But okay. So let's put it on the context. So Tyga got in a little bit of controversy or whatever for his new video called Ay Caramba. He put out the video called Ay Caramba. There was some backlash from the Mexican community saying that, he was showing derogatory images and stereotypical images of the Mexicans or whatever. And so they brought this Cholo dude onto the radio station out there so Tyga could apologize to him.
I don't know if it was necessarily to apologize to him. I just think
from what I saw, Tyga actually requested to talk to him.
Oh.
From all the backlash or whatever, I guess his stood out for whatever reason. I guess he got a lot of followers, a lot of platform, whatever. I guess a lot of people probably were sending him his videos. So Tiger told the LA leakers that he wanted to have a sit down with dude, the Cholo dude.
Did he ever see any of this fool's rhetoric before he asked for that sit down with his stupid ass?
Pretty sure he didn't. Pretty sure he didn't. He was just looking for the first ass to kiss.
Right.
It was just who ass I need to kiss to get past this. You know what I mean? That's all that was about. So you saying that you saying the Power 10, what is it? Power 106?
Power 106.
You saying they took that sit down? That's not on their platform no more?
They took it down. Oh yeah, people are going after their social medias right now and letting them know that that's not enough. You're not gonna run from this. Where's our apology?
Oh wow, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, they're taking it down.
Well, so shout out to the LA family getting on their bumper about that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and so this dude was on his own platform talking down about reparations. So let me play this clip real quick. Should I blow this up? Is that good? Can you see it? Can you see it nicely? Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear you. I'm sorry, I had muted it. I was talking to someone.
Oh, all right. So you can see it on the screen, right?
Yeah, over equality. Wait your turn. And to those young Raza or Raza who want to believe that, you better turn your TV, brother.
You said, wait your turn.
Over equality. Wait your turn. And to those young Raza or Raza who want to believe that, you better turn your TV, brother. You better turn your radio back.
So I think what these black lives matter that they want to be paid for being what is it, slaves and all that?
Reparation.
Yeah, there.
Are you talking about well, I heard they passed in North Carolina.
Yes.
But it was a small little town in North Carolina that passed reparations for whoever's over there. I'm sure they'll try to do something out here in California. I think they already actually got a little board going that they're going to start looking into it. So
yeah, and that's what we, the Raza, need to step up, protest, and I'm talking major, and turn around and tell them, no, nobody gave reparations until the Native Americans and the Mexicans get ours first. We've been going through this crap a lot longer, so I don't want to hear it. Because it's not fair, dog. How are you going to give a bunch of money to a specific group, dog? This is the United States, a melting pot. How are you going to give it to a specific group?
Because right now they've got the right people with so much guilt. It was your parents.
I saw, that I saw and all that. Okay, so that I saw got to start protesting about this, huh? That I saw got to do something about this. We can't let these niggas get no bread. Your mic is muted. You know, they see a little bit of momentum swinging our way, and they up in arms about this shit. Oh, let's unpack this shit a little bit.
The capes are off. That's what they see. They see that the capes are off, and we're no longer caping for all these groups. That's what that is. It really isn't the reparations that got them up in arms. It's the fact that we're no longer caping for other groups. We're no longer supporting politicians and policies that are for everybody, and we're focusing on ourselves as a group. That's what the hell this is about.
Yeah, the fact that it's going to be exclusive, the fact that we're demanding that it be exclusive and that nobody's going to be included. You know what I mean? Which is only right. Well, right. It only makes sense. That's why a lot what they sitting there saying don't really make a lot of sense. Talking about wait your turn. First of all, nobody's been waiting longer than us.
Right.
We've been pushed to the back of the line for centuries.
Right.
Okay, Mexicans didn't build the United States of America. Okay, Mexicans were not enslaved here, and they did not build this country. Okay, and so the fact that y'all allowed to run your ass across that border, that's y'all reparations right there.
That part. And
that's y'all reparations. And as a matter of fact, not only do y'all get to just come across the border and have a better life than what you have back in Mexico, but right now, Mexicans who are illegal have more rights than my black ass right now.
That part.
Currently.
And get more resources from the government than
more resources, more rights, all that. Like, they can get pulled over. They don't got to have no license. They don't got to have no registration.
Obama.
You can't arrest them. You can't take their car.
Obama.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, they're giving them all types of resources, all types of set aside specifically for them.
Right. Thank you, Jesse Paris. Ain't no black and brown coalition. Put
At
that
all.
shit out today. today, yesterday.
And they saying that. They saying that.
Right.
It's all about La Raza. La Raza got to do something about it. We La Raza. That's telling you right there. We not the same. We not one. We not no coalition. Right.
Right.
We got to wait our turn. So that right there means we different. We different, right?
We're already
wait
over equality.
Wait your turn. And to those young Raza or Raza who want to believe that, you better turn your TV, brother.
All right. Hold on. I'm about to say some bullshit right there.
You better turn your radio back.
What do you think about these Black Lives Matter that they want?
Well, so what do you think about these Black Lives Matter? So Black Lives Matter, like we've always been saying, is just code word for all black people.
Yep. Just like Chicago.
That shows you they think just like the white supremacists. You know what I mean? They have no difference between these guys and a regular old white supremacist. They use these same code words to refer to us. What do you think about these Black Lives Matter, Holmes? What do you think about these Black Lives Matter? You know, they're trying to get paid for, I don't know, slavery or something like that, Holmes. All right, so Black Lives Matter just means all black people.
It's just
paid
crazy
for being what is it, slaves and
reparations.
Yeah, there.
Are you talking about well, I heard they passed in North Carolina.
Yes.
But it was a small little town in North Carolina that passed.
Yeah, so that shit they're doing in that small little town in North Carolina is not reparations.
No.
Either. They do these little programs and throw reparations in the title, but it ain't reparations.
Right.
You know what I mean? They do these little nothing burger programs in these little cities and try to call it reparations to try to set precedents. But we're not having it. We're defining what reparations are, and it's going to be checks cut specifically to foundational Black Americans to begin with, to start. You know what I mean? And then we can take the rest from there.
What our brother Marcel say? What is it? Reparation, deportation. What was the other one?
Oh shit. Was it?
Bottom line, that, all that. That's what we focused on. That.
Man, I forgot what's the third one.
Oh Lord.
I want to say something about land, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. But all that, you know, we'll just keep adding on it. We'll
protection, something like that. I forgot. But yeah, we're gonna define what it is. We have defined what it is, and it ain't that bullshit that they're talking about over there in North Carolina. Hold on.
Reparations for whoever's over there. I'm sure they'll try to do something out here in California. I think they already actually got a little board going that they're going to start looking into it. So
yeah, and that's when we, the Raza, need to step up, protest, and I'm talking.
That's where we, La Raza. So ain't no black and brown coalition. Ain't been no black and brown coalition according to them. We just catching up. We late to the party, family. We the only ones that been pushing that bullshit. This is how these people been. This type of time that they've been on. And so our stance is just a response to this garbage right here.
I get major and turn around and tell them, no, nobody gave reparations until the Native Americans and the Mexicans get ours first.
Man, Native Americans get so much reparations, it's not even funny.
Right.
Native Americans get so much reparations, it's not even funny, man.
They know. They know.
If you give foundational Black Americans exactly what y'all give to the Native Americans, ain't even nothing to talk about. We'll take that. Right. We'll take that. All that land, or that sovereign status that they got, that tax exempt status that they got, the checks that they get every year. Man, please. And that's that bullshit. What's that lady Jane Elliott keep talking about? Every time somebody asks her about reparations. Well, first we got to talk about the Native Americans.
You know what, this fool, we was actually in a space. I'm glad you brought that up. And so there was this white guy in Sir Major's space, and we were talking about reparations, of course. And so he saw that there was a Caucasian man in there named Bill. I think his name was Bill. And so he's asking Bill, how does he feel about reparations specifically for foundational Black Americans? And his answer just kept being, well, I'm just here to learn. I really don't know, enough about it, blah, blah, blah. okay, you don't have to know that much about it, but you understand what Black people went through in America. Where are you from? So he's like Poland, German, blah, 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 second generation immigrant himself, right, here in America. But he could not like roll off his tongue that he supports reparations for foundational Black Americans, yet he's a Christian, right? He made sure to let us know that he was a Christian and all this shit or whatever. So yeah, Sir Major ended up like digging in his ass so bad, but it was so crazy. Someone got on stage and was like, well, since you're here to learn, right? And I believe you, you don't know a lot about reparations or what all these, you know, titles are. A person that you can follow is Jane Elliott and Tim Wise. Everybody was like, what? Yes. Like, you know better than the neck drop. You off code right now. Like, where you come from? The name drop those two fools up in here.
Somebody Black said that?
Somebody Black said it, bro. We was like, everybody went like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, first of all, you don't.
What church she go to?
Right. She sounds young too. And then, so they asked him, how old is he? He's 65 years old. 65 years old, goddamn it. You know what reparations are. He claimed he didn't know that the Jews were getting paid, the natives were getting paid. He didn't know anything about the Japanese. Like, shut the fuck up. Y'all motherfuckers know more about us than we know about us. So get out of here playing dumb today. So yeah, he got told off and hopped out that damn space so quick.
Right.
Yeah, that just, I had to talk about that. The sis came up and then talking about, yeah, you should follow Jane Elliott and Tim Wise. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, you still following them? What's wrong with you?
Lord Jesus. Man, we can't be this slow behind the curve, family. Can't be this slow behind the curve.
All of us ain't gonna make it, I'm telling you.
That's why, you know, I'll be getting frustrated sometimes with some of the spaces, and that's why I don't be in there that much. But I do still think it's a good thing because people like that need to expose themselves. We need to give more people the mic and just let them talk, so we could really take notes about who is who out here. You know what I mean? Right. We don't get confused about who we got all up in the mix.
Right.
You know what I mean? Give everybody a chance to talk. I used to be the opposite of that. Like, everybody don't need to get on the mic. Some of y'all need to just shut up and listen. No. Give everybody a chance to talk. I want to hear what they got to say.
No, but he was brought into the space, though. He followed the space because he said that he followed.
I'm not even talking about the white dude. I'm talking about that young church girl.
Oh, yeah, Lord. Oh, yeah. That was just so sad. It was sad. It was so sad. But the Bill guy, he came over to the space because he followed Reverend somebody who's Black. You know what I'm saying? That's a pastor. And he's like, I'm only here because, you know, Reverend such and such, and I saw that he's in here, and I think he's great, and we're both Christian, and he just kept talking Christian, like that was going to tap on the heartstrings, you know, of Black America. We passed that, bro.
Wrong space, nigga.
Yeah, wrong space.
Wrong space, nigga. But speaking about the cholos and all that, is Biden gonna make up his mind what he gonna do about this border situation?
Right. Yeah.
He giving mixed signals out here, man. You know what I mean? He playing both sides like a motherfucker. Because
white supremacy.
According to this story right here, Biden's border crisis plan revealed: give illegal migrants IDs the instant they get to the border. You see that?
Right.
Like I was just saying. Y'all motherfuckers got more rights than us right now. I can't if I don't got 6 different forms of proof of who I am, I can't go get no ID.
No.
I'm a foundational Black American. I was born here. My mama was born here. My daddy was born here. They mamas and daddies, and all the mamas and daddies before that, born right here on this soil. I need 6 different forms of proof of address to get an ID.
Right.
All you got to do is make it across the border.
Right.
So what we talk about?
Cholo.
All right. So this is him in one breath. Let me see. I'll read some of it. For most of Joe Biden's presidency, the southern border situation has been a hot button issue for many Americans. Some Republican leaders claim it's Biden's biggest failing during his tenure. The Department of Homeland Security has reported increasing numbers of encounters and arrests, and in some cases, we're seeing record highs. Texas continues to have even declared the flood an invasion. However, President Biden's new idea may be not viewed as a solution. In order to help clear the overclogged border and expedite the process, the Biden administration will reportedly try a new tactic. It involves giving illegal immigrants an immediate boost when they arrive.
They ain't get boosted enough? Yeah.
An immediate boost when they arrive. But you know, these niggas telling us we got to get online. We online. We already at the back of the line.
The back of the line.
What line you want us to get on?
We already at the back of the line.
This leads to the other issue many Americans have with the crisis. The fact that many illegal foreigners receive benefits and other aid in the form of taxpayer dollars doesn't sit well with hard-working legal citizens like myself.
And me.
Right. Then there's debate over government-based issued IDs. Blase blah, so on and so forth. Y'all could go read this. This is on what website is this? Patriot Journal. This is on the Patriot Journal. Y'all could go read that. Right?
But then fast forward.
Right.
Fast forward.
Let me share this now, because this man is schizophrenic. This man is schizophrenic. And by the way, Biden sexuals, I need y'all to pull up. Biden sexuals, I'm gonna need y'all to pull up and explain this.
Right. What says you, Biden sexuals?
U.S. to fill border wall gaps at open area near Yuma, Arizona.
Build the wall.
Biden is building that wall.
Shout out to Biden for that, though. Shout out to Biden. I'll give him a shout out.
Yeah, Biden is building that wall. All right, he continuing, what Trump started.
Yeah.
So Biden sexuals, I'm gonna need y'all to come explain this now. Y'all told us, it was gonna be different, and this guy was much better, and I'm trying to see what the difference is. The Biden administration on Thursday authorized completion of Trump-funded U.S.-Mexico border wall in an open area of southern Arizona near Yuma, where 4 wide gaps, making it among the busiest corridors for illegal crossings. I don't need to read no more of that.
I mean, if that is in fact the case, and obviously that is not reparations, right? We're here for tangibles and reparations. I will also give credit where credit is due. We need to, close these borders, build the wall, block the tunnels, block air travel, trains, however these motherfuckers get here.
Well, I disagree. I disagree with that. Y'all don't need no wall to stop these motherfuckers from coming over here. Don't waste no money on that wall. Use that money to cut the check for FBA and figure out another way to close the border. Y'all, that wall ain't stopping nothing.
It never has. Even they say it. They're like, we don't even climb walls anymore. Like, niggas is going through tunnels. They got whole railroads down there.
Right. Don't even waste the money on the wall.
Right.
But y'all know how to stop shit when y'all want to stop.
They know how to stop our asses.
Do your damn job.
Right. Shoot.
Right. Facts, Jesse. The hell with Jim Crow, Joe Biden, and anyone who voted for his anti-black racist
ass. I'll say it.
Yeah, I ain't see the rest. I was looking for it. I'm like, that can't be the end of it.
It wasn't there, but I added the ass to it.
Oh, all right, yeah, okay.
I was completing his sentence. That's it.
Yes, indeed. So what else is going on, Nice D?
So, I thought this was, speaking of all these folk here, that want something but don't want us to have nothing. So this is on the IndianCountryToday.com. Oklahoma tribe split over status of descendants of their former slaves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So as we all know, we've been here, right? We've been here. And they owe us too. You know, a lot of these natives were actual slave catchers. We, as freedmen, our ancestors were a part of those peace treaties, and we have yet to collect on that, right? And they have been denying us, you know, our parts, and we want it, you know. But and my thing is split on what? But I'll read a portion of it. So, Washington. Oklahoma's 5 largest tribes on Wednesday split their willingness to comply with terms of treaty signed more than 150 years ago regarding descendants
Hold
of
on.
their...
Say that again real slow. How long ago was it?
Say that slow. And I definitely was going to play that back because this is how long we've been waiting, Cholo. Oklahoma's 5 largest tribes on Wednesday split on their willingness to comply with terms of treaties signed more than 150 years ago. Did y'all hear that?
Treaties signed. So these are laws that are not being enforced.
Right.
Where black people are supposed to get the same tangibles as these 5 so-called civilized tribes. After they done kicked all the black folks out the damn tribe.
Right. I'm just saying, 150 years ago, regarding descendants of their former slaves. They're going through a long conversation happening among the tribes that is resolved in the Cherokee Nation, that is not resolved in others, said U.S. Senator Jane Langford, Republican, Oklahoma City. Minutes before the city committee in Indian Affairs was to hold a hearing on the status of Indian freedmen, the descendants of former slaves of the 5 tribes. Little has happened in 3 of the Oklahoma 5 largest tribes, Choctaw, Chickasaw, or Muskogee nations, since the federal government more than one. Say that again.
I think it's Muskogee.
More than 150 years ago, required tribes to change the way they treat descendants of slaves they held until freed at the conclusion of the Civil War. And you guys can also, you know, read the rest of that if you want to. Bottom line is cut our money and check. We need our check, we need our casinos, we need our land. We would like to have our own police departments. We would like to have our own schools. We would like to have our own everything, just like you.
Right. And that's absolutely right, Crown 808. $5 Indians on the panel. Look at this picture. I left the picture on the screen, you know, for a reason.
1 Asian and 2 Hispanic. 2 Caucasians. That looks like an Asian and 2 Hispanics to me.
Right. These people are going through their own version of mejor a la raza. They trying their best to whiten up the race as much as possible. First of all, you got the $5 Indians that's just straight up white and ain't got an ounce of Indian blood in them. And then the ones that do got some, you know, native blood, you know, in their veins, they trying their best to whiten up the race as much as possible.
Right.
And look, this guy right here, if you see his grandmother, that look like nyctegur.
Right.
You know, and if you look at his kids, they're gonna look like this, and then their kids gonna look like this right here. So they going through their own improve the race process voluntarily. But yeah, y'all owe too.
Everybody owe.
Everybody owe, man. And y'all gonna have to pay. The time has come. We is not letting up on none of you niggas.
Tangibles.
Right. Kevin's in the building.
That's it. Because they don't look, I believe Jackson's Choctaw, right? Choctaw? They don't look like Jackson. Those people I saw.
Jackson got kicked out the tribe.
Right.
Jackson got kicked out the damn whip. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see. There was something that tied into that story. I don't want to just bounce all over the place. I'm trying to keep it a little thread in this joint. I forgot which one it was though.
Yeah, the thread is kind of messy right now. I'm going through it too.
I forgot which one it was. There's a lot of lawsuits going on.
A lot of lawsuits going on with a lot of these funny folk.
Right. But anyway, I guess we're gonna have to take a turn right here because I forgot which one it was. But it's all good. We could take a turn right here. I wanted to talk about this lady right here, just to get the thoughts from the family of what y'all think about this right here. There was a teacher, I forgot where she's at.
Let me see, I know he's from the black teacher.
Yeah. There was a teacher who got fired for making a TikTok video with the students. And where is it?
She was dancing or something.
Yeah, I didn't see the video because they took the video down, and she says she still has the video. But I guess, I don't know, she's waiting to put it back up or whatever. I don't know if she got some type of case against them or whatever the case may be. But the story was just interesting to me, and I wanted to get the family's thoughts because I see a lot of teachers and making dance videos online with students and stuff.
I mean, not just that, not just teachers making videos of their students dancing, but you have videos of teachers who are clearly male or female telling their, kindergartners to call them by their pronouns.
Oh, talk about that.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden we can't dance, or, you have the videos with the teachers doing the little handshakes and, fun stuff when they enter the class. And now we have a problem with this. Yeah,
this was weird to me. And shout out to this sister because, it worked out in her favor in the end. You know what I mean? I went on her TikTok page and she doing her thing. It kind of blew her TikTok up. And so now she's a TikTok travel agent. And so she out here living her best life. You know what I mean? So it actually worked out in her favor. But still, at the end of the day, I'm like, now I done seen some of these TikTok videos. Like this one school down here where the principal be dancing with the students and shit. You know what I mean? I forgot the name of that school. But actually my little man that be coming on here, that be watching with us, Young X, he goes to that school. And
that's a good point right now. Also, let's not forget all the teachers that sleeping with students, the white female teachers specifically, have been known for sleeping with, their students, treating them like they grown men, but.
Yeah, you stay hearing those type of stories. But I just wanted to get y'all thoughts though, man, because I haven't seen the video, but the teacher, she says it was PG. She says it was PG. They was just doing a fun little dance during lunch. And she said, the students weren't supposed to have their phones out or whatever, but that's not a reason to get fired. You know what I mean? Just because they had their phones out. But the video went viral. It got a lot of views or whatever. And they fired her over the video. But it wasn't nothing inappropriate according to her. She wasn't twerking, nothing crazy like that. It was just one of them cute little TikTok videos. So what y'all think about that?
Maybe the liability of it, because maybe there wasn't no parent consent to have their children's images, posted on something. Not to say that she should be fired, but
it was the students posting it though. The students posting it.
Oh, well, I tried.
Yeah. It was the students who were posting it. The students, they the ones that made it go viral. And they called the students down, a couple of the students whose TikTok page they was on, they called them down to the office first and told them they was gonna have to take the video down. And they told the students not to say anything to the teacher. But of course, they loved the teacher, so they went back and told her, like, yo, look, I think they're getting ready to fire you. You know what I mean? They were saying some shit about you. They called us to the office or whatever. And so she was still in class teaching or whatever. And then she got called down there, but she was prepared. They wanted to catch her off guard. But she was kind of prepared because the students put her on game, like, yo.
Shout out to the student. Those had to be black students. Those had to be black students.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw the story of the black teacher who was fired, resigned because they accused him of teaching CRT. I didn't see that either.
I didn't see that either.
I didn't see
But
that.
I know of that one. Remember, he was a principal, and I believe he was in Texas, and they accused him of teaching or allowing his teachers to teach that CRCDT, whatever the hell it's called, and he was actually married to a white woman. Do y'all remember that one?
That sounds familiar. That one sounds familiar. But yeah, good point on Crown 808. If it was something that was inappropriate, there would have been some charges involved for that.
Right.
That teacher. And it wasn't like an immediate termination either. They wanted her to finish out the rest of the year, but they were saying don't come back after that. It was like a month or some change left in the school year. They wanted her to finish it out, and they were saying don't come back after that. And she was like, I wasn't going to finish. She was like, I was just going to leave. You know what I mean? And she was like, but stuff kept coming up where it was, you know, like she wanted to travel or whatever, and her flights kept getting canceled. Different things kept happening where she was like, okay, God must want me to finish out the school year. And so she finished out the school year. But ever since then, she's been doing her thing on TikTok and just traveling and shit, getting paid. So shout out to her. I just thought it was an interesting story, man. I wanted to get y'all feedback.
Well, speaking of teachers, since we're talking about teachers, this is on Yahoo News. Irving, Texas teacher molested 7-year-old girl, then went on to teach in another school, police say. Former Irving elementary school teacher has been arrested and accused of molesting one of his students in the 2nd grade during the 2020-21 school year, Irving police said. Irving police believe other students may have been sexually abused by the teacher. Police identified the suspect as 28-year-old Victor Hugo Moreno, who was arrested last week and posted a $15,000 bond. Why is Victor out? Why was Victor given bond?
Yeah, what's going on with La Raza?
Right.
What's going on with La Raza? What's up with y'all culture, Holmes? What's up with y'all culture, Holmes? Like, Jesus. Is this Irving, New Jersey they talking about?
No, Texas. It's Texas.
Oh, Texas. Okay, because I'm a little bit familiar with Irving, New Jersey. I'm about to say, like, ain't nobody handle this dude?
No, it's Texas.
All right, but yeah,
so
man.
He was allowed to resign, go to another school, you know what I'm saying, before getting arrested. And mind you, let me say this too. He hadn't even completed all his certifications.
His teacher certifications?
Yeah, he hadn't even completed all his teaching certifications.
I want to look up this area in Texas. I would like to know the demographics.
I mean,
hold on a second.
You can only imagine. It was the Irving, Plano, Texas area. So I guess in between.
So it says here 21.3% non-Hispanic white, 12% black or African American, less than 1% Native American, 22% Asian, 41% Hispanic. So it's majority Mexicans out there, it looks like. 41% Hispanic or Latino. Of any race, they said. Right, and people, that's another thing. People be trying to act like they confused about race and ethnicity when it comes to these Hispanics. Oh,
right.
This person ain't white, they're Hispanic. Oh, they still white.
Spain is in
still white.
Europe.
Yeah, so I don't know, that's crazy, man. So was the child another Hispanic child? It don't really matter.
Yeah,
you know
they didn't
we don't play that shit with none of these kids, but
they didn't list like the parent's name, so I can identify it by name or anything like that. They're just basically saying if there's any more, victims, contact the police department, basically.
Because man, listen, man, my son is about to be 7 in a couple of weeks. He starts 2nd grade this week. My nigga, it won't be no school.
Right.
I'm sorry, it just won't be no school there no more. Like it's not going to be business as usual.
That motherfucker been hung from the damn, the bell or something like that in front of the school, the flagpole.
Yeah, we out there.
Yeah.
What's good, Kid Gravity? Yeah, we pulling up.
I'm just waiting for them to announce the dates, like for sure, and make sure it's set in stone. Because I'm ready to book flight. I'm ready.
Me too. Because I actually got a flight credit that I need to use soon, and I'm trying to hold out to see if I'm gonna use it for that.
Mm-hmm.
See if I'm gonna use it for that or not. But I'm gonna have to use that thing soon. So hopefully they get everything together as far as the planning and all of that is concerned. Get the permits that they need and everything like that, so we can get down with the get down. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of y'all out there, man.
Me too.
Looking forward to seeing a lot of y'all out there. Make sure y'all bundle up. It's gonna be cold.
It'll be all right. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's cold in October, DC.
Yeah.
You was out there, right? 10, 15?
In October, yeah. And it was cold. It's cold.
Yeah.
All right, so I got another story. This one is wild as AF. Like, again, not surprised. So this story is at www.witn.com. So I guess this is a local news in Virginia. Virginia man gets $500,000 bond in Onslow County murder. So basically, this white dude found out that his grown daughter, adult daughter, she was, how old is the daughter? I think 27. No, the man is 27. We know his daughter is an adult, but anyway, he found out she was dating a black man. He drove out to this person's home on July 5th. An argument ensued. People broke it up. Dudes walking away from the situation, letting it go, and this man shot and killed him. And he gets bond.
He made the bond?
He made the bond. It says, well, let me check. Virginia man was given bond Tuesday, a day after he was charged with murder in Onslow County. Onslow County deputies arrested James McAlley for the July 5th murder at Patriot Place Mobile Home Park in Hubert. Jared Musgrove, 27, was killed after being shot twice, deputies said. On Tuesday, a district judge gave the 46-year-old a $500,000 bond. The victim's mother, who also lives in Virginia, feels McAlley should have not been given any bond in her son's murder case. The investigation revealed that 46-year-old McAlley drove to Alexandria, Virginia, to confront Musgrove about a relationship the victim had with the man's adult daughter.
Man.
Deputies said the two men had a fight. They were separated, but deputies say McAlley got a gun from his truck and then shot Musgrove. And it says right now he remains in jail. But this story is only a week old, so he could have, not even a week old, just the 27th, so he could have, bonded at this point.
Yeah, and the media blow stuff like that up kind of like as a dog whistle for anybody that might want to put some bread up for the man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah.
They know it's a lot of white supremacists out there that will get on cold with each other and look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? Raise that money up to get that man out of prison. Meanwhile, Gunna and Young Thug can't get no bail.
Right. Oh, and we got another story about no bails. And I'm gonna just say this: black men, stop swirling. Like, the answer to this is just no swirling. There's so many eligible, beautiful black women. We're talking about rebuilding the black family, right? And I know some of us women are crazy. Work with us. Some of y'all are crazy. We're gonna work with y'all. We're gonna get this shit together so this shit don't have to happen, So we're talking about rebuilding the black family, right? So there's no need for this. There's just too many, beautiful single men and women, and we just gotta find each other and come together. No swear.
All right, before you go to the story though, let me just ask you, when you say you crazy, what you mean?
I mean, everybody has their level of craziness, right? So I can only speak for myself with my crazy.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Okay,
you.
My crazy is sometimes
Listen up, fellas.
Communication. I can lack communication sometimes. Instead of expressing myself, I'll shut down. And some people may deem that as a little off or crazy or whatever, because you sometimes have to pull stuff out of me or whatever. And I think a lot of that is just, well, sometimes you don't want to hurt a person's feelings, or you don't want to argue. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I shut down. So that's my crazy. Also, if you hurt me, I will fuck you up. That's my I'll try to fuck you up if you hurt me, but no, that's it.
When you say fuck you up, is there any hot grits involved? Is there any?
No hot grits. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
We all got PTSD on different levels of healing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Get your heal on, man. Get your heal on.
Gotta heal.
Take a Queen of Fools class or two. Go do some yoga. Burn your sage, say your prayers. You know what I mean? Get you a man. Drink water and mind your business.
That's it.
But go ahead with the story.
So we have Fox8.com. All right, so lesser charges for suspect in beating death of teen at one promise school. And I hate that they keep bringing up the one promise school, because it wasn't there. Yeah,
but wait, I thought you was doing the story that you just said.
I just said that I have another story about no bond, because remember, they didn't have no bond. They had $1 million.
Oh, this is the story. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, this is the story. So it wasn't that they didn't have a bond, but these young black, teenagers, I believe they gave them all, as 3 of them, $1 million each bond. Yeah. So they charged them with murder of this white dude who's 18. So that does make him a man, right? Mm-hmm. He was over there with one of those toy looking guns, I guess, but nowadays those things,
it was modified. It was some modified pellet guns or something like that.
Yeah. And so they're running for their lives because this white dude and his friends pull up in a car or van or something and start busting at them while they're playing basketball. They're running away. I don't know if he's running towards them or what the situation is, but they caught up to him and beat the shit out of him. He ended up dying, right? So there was no weapons involved. They just beat his ass because, you shooting at me. So they charged them initially with murder and gave them all $1 million bond. Well, a judge in Akron, Ohio has now reduced the charges to a lower charge. I haven't figured out what it is yet. I'm looking for it.
Manslaughter.
So it's manslaughter? I don't agree with that. It was self-defense.
Yeah, exactly. I was going. It's good that they lessening the charges, but they need to let those brothers go. They need to throw that out the same way that they did in New York with the dude at the bodega.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? The dude at the bodega, they just threw the charges out. He stabbed this man to death because he came around the other side of the counter. You know what I'm saying? He didn't assault the man. He didn't have no weapon. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't harm the man at all. And he was allowed to take the man's life just, I guess, in self-defense, which is crazy because in New York, ain't no self-defense laws. Ain't no stand your ground laws.
Well, Mr. Ed, the mayor out there, whoever he is, what is he? Mr. Ed out there?
Yeah, he's the mayor.
Yeah, him. He saw fit to make sure that happened and that the charges were dropped.
He was co-signing it at least.
Yeah, definitely.
I know he's not the prosecutor or nothing, but he was co-signing it and saying, yeah, man, like this, they was trying to send him a message. But yeah, y'all was celebrating that. So same thing with these young brothers, man. They didn't know what the hell was going on. Somebody roll up on them, busting what appears to be a gun, and they did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no weapons and then, unfortunately, dude lost his life. But that's what happens, man, when you out here doing bullshit.
Stop playing. And
it's
then you out here
for your actions.
Yeah, he was targeting black people. He was actually targeting black people. And my thing is, what's his name? Rittenhouse. He didn't even get treated like that.
Right. Facts.
He was made a hero instantly.
And also, like you said, they keep throwing the promise school up in the headlines.
It was nowhere near that. They were in the park.
Just trying to associate it with LeBron James or whatever the case may be. It's just happened in the same neighborhood where the school is at. It ain't got nothing to do with the school at all.
Nothing.
These weren't students from the school, nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with the school. They just keep using that in the headline just to associate LeBron James. Okay, we talked about that.
Well, and also white people have definitely gotten on code, you know, and think that they should be jailed. They should have been arrested. Initially, they felt that they should have been, you know, charged with murder. They instantly got on code. Forget the self-defense part of it. Forget the fact that he hopped out of his car, man, or whatever it was, with his friends and were shooting at these brothers. Forget all that. They just deserve to suffer, you know, for defending themselves.
Right. But speaking of jails, let's talk about some of these lawsuits that's going on out here.
Oh yeah.
So what's this in Indiana? Hold on. Yeah. Inmates allege that they were raped and assaulted after a guard was bribed. 28 women at a jail in Indiana said they were attacked after an officer provided 2 male inmates access to their section of the jail, according to 2 federal lawsuits. This is crazy right here.
Yes.
This is crazy right here. Let me read some of this story. And this is in the New York Times. 28 female detainees at an Indiana jail, 28, have alleged in 2 separate federal lawsuits that they were raped or assaulted last year by male detainees who paid a jail officer for access to keys to their cells. One of the lawsuits filed on Monday says that the plaintiffs, identified as Jane Does 1 through 8, were incarcerated at the Clark County Jail in Jeffersonville, Indiana, last October when they were subjected to a night of terror. Another lawsuit filed in June by 20 other women who were also incarcerated there also alleges they were assaulted and that at least two of them were raped in the same episode. Both lawsuits filed in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Indiana named Sheriff Jamie Noel of Clark County, David Lowe, a former Clark County jail officer, and other officers at the jail in Jeffersonville as defendants. The assaults began on the night of October 23rd, according to the filings, and lasted for several hours into the morning. These are not the women, by the way. That's just an ad. The lawsuit filed this week alleges that Mr. Lowe gave 2 male detainees access to keys. What's up, man? Give me a second. The lawsuit filed this week alleges that Mr. Lowe gave 2 male detainees access to keys to restricted parts of the jail, including a section called Pod 4 that housed the women in exchange for $1,000. The 2 men and other male detainees used the keys to enter Pod 4 and raped, assaulted, harassed, threatened, and intimidated the plaintiffs and other women for several hours, resulting in significant physical and emotional injuries, the lawsuit says. This is bananas.
This is disgusting. What if they had something? They could have had monkeypox.
Right. Lord, don't even say that. Don't even say that on
Yeah, that, I mean, yeah, I mean, just
this is
horrible.
Insane. I mean, $1,000?
Where they get it from?
I mean, outside or whatever, you know, niggas still get money in prison. That don't stop niggas from getting no money. But $1,000 ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna risk your whole job, your whole livelihood, everything, your reputation, your family situation for $1,000? Like, you could make $1,000 off a couple cars and cigarettes in jail.
But they're white.
Who's white?
The officers.
Yeah.
That's so they didn't think anything. I'm white, I say so. I'm not gonna get
I'm so used to not being punished. I'm so used to being able to do whatever I want to do. Yeah, right. That's what happens when you're privileged. Yes. You know, you don't believe there are consequences for these type of things. Well, okay, here go the
And if there are, the consequences are very minimum, i.e. the insurrection. The most somebody got out there was what, 3 months? And then the black dude, goofy ass, got 5 years.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. The most somebody got for that was the black dude.
Right.
Got more than everybody.
Got more than everybody. So, you know, whiteness comes with a lot of privilege. Let's be very clear. So again, these people are not thinking like that. Even if there's consequences, it'll be a slap on the wrist, and I can take that.
Right. And you're right, Crown. They was watching it. They was watching it. Y'all go read that story in the New York Times. They watched it happen. They watched the rape take place and all of that.
That was
these people are barbarians, man. These people are straight barbarians.
Slave play, because I'm wondering if the victims, the inmates, were they, black?
I'm pretty
sure. Was this a form of slave play?
I'm pretty sure. But damn. Hopefully they get that bread, but that bread ain't gonna really make up for that type of trauma, man.
Yeah, that trauma. You just imagine the shit that they were doing to them. Disgusting.
All right, so let's keep it in the lawsuit family.
All right.
The cable company, you see that one?
I saw that one. I believe that the people that got the lawsuit though were white people.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And this was in Texas, by the way.
Yeah, there was another white lady. Hold on, we'll get to that one in a second. Hold on, I think I clicked the wrong shit.
That's the one with the white lady with the white hair, old lady in the thing. Cable company.
Cable company ordered to pay. Yeah. This is the one I thought it was. Yeah, this is crazy too. Yeah. I didn't understand this. This was crazy. Cable company ordered to pay $7 billion to family of Texas woman murdered by repairman. Now hold up. This is some real. This is some real white shit right here.
It really is.
$7 billion. Now, it's fucked up what happened to the lady, but this shit ain't got nothing to do with Charter Communications.
Nothing.
How did the court see that she is deserving of $7 billion from the cable company because of what this dude did?
Right, his background check cleared, so he got a job.
Somebody explain this to me. I don't understand that. Hold on, let me pull it up. I don't understand this. I was looking at this like, huh? $7 billion? Like, it seemed like she knew somebody, and it was like, we got you, Betty. Oh, her name Betty for real. Oh shit, I was just being funny. Her name Betty for real. Texas jury has ordered Charter Communications to pay $7 billion in punitive damages to the family of 83-year-old grandmother robbed and murdered by a cable repairman who arrived in the company's van while off the clock. The man wasn't even working.
Right.
He wasn't even on the clock.
Wow.
This is some shit he did on his own. It's not their fault that he disguised himself, He used that to get entry or whatever the case may be. People do shit like that all the time to do like B&Es and stuff like that. Dress up as, the Amazon worker or something to get access. But hey, white folks be looking out for each other, man.
The murderer, his name is Roy James Holden. I'm trying to see if I can get a photo of him. I would love to see who this person is. He's black. That explains it. The employee's black. I'm gonna put his mugshot in the materials.
Okay. Now it's starting to make sense.
Now it makes sense, don't it?
Now it's starting to make a little bit of sense because I was like, huh? $7 billion? Like, the cable company got to do with this.
He pled guilty, but he ain't got it. We already know Holden ain't got it, so it had to go for who got it. But $7 billion?
Word, like, damn. You can own the cable company for that.
Right.
Hold on. Let me show y'all the picture. This Negro here.
Betty had some nice fine art and shit that he was going up in there to get. Like, why did school have to kill her? She was old anyway. He could have
I hate when this happens. I hate when this happens. Hold on, they opened up another tab, y'all. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. And notice it wasn't hard for you to find it either. As soon as you thought about it,
right.
As soon as you thought about it, you pulled it right on up.
His black ass face was right there.
A couple of stories ago, you was looking for somebody's mugshot, right? We couldn't find it. But there you go. What's his last name, by the way?
Holden. Shitty Cuz. Maybe this is Shitty Cuz family. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, goddamn. That was a hell of 5 finesse right there.
Yeah.
Hell of 5 finesse right there, Betty.
I mean, they're going to, they'll be appealing that. That just, I can't see that flying because that'll set a precedent.
What if his ears is extended outwards? Is that a non-FBA trait, Torian? Is that a non-FBA trait?
I wanted to say something too, and I held it in.
Yo, because we got to make sure everybody hold their own garbage. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure everybody hold their own garbage. Is he one of ours? If he one of ours, we gonna have to take it. But if he ain't one of ours, we ain't taking that. We ain't taking that. You know what I mean? Lord Jesus. Man, let me see, man. What else is going on out here? Because there was a couple of people getting some paper.
We got that North Shore, the settlement with North Shore.
Mm-hmm. Where's that? I got that over here. Hold on. You could start reading it or whatever while I'm pulling it up.
All right, so this is www.chicagobusiness.com if you guys want to research this story. This came out July 29th. North Shore to settle COVID vax mandate suit for $10.3 million, plaintiff's lawyers say. The Christian law firm representing employees of Evanston-based North Shore University Health Center says employees were discriminated against when the system refused to accept religious exemptions to its COVID-19 vaccine mandate.
Right. And you know, we've been telling y'all from these microphones right here.
Yep.
Don't take that shot. Don't let them force you. Don't let them force you. Don't let them threaten you with your job or whatever the case may be. Stand your ground. And I know a lot of people, you know, you felt like you had to do what you got to do. Because even some of the people in the lawsuit, they were saying they're going to get less money. The ones that refused at first, but then they ended up taking it to keep their job. They're part of the lawsuit as well, but they're going to get less money. And even the 25 grand, I think it is, the most that some of them are getting, that's not even enough. You know what I'm saying? I know these people were making more than that annually. You know what I'm saying? And it's been going on 3 years now, right? It's been going on 3 years since this whole pandemic situation.
RZA told him, though. RZA told him. RZA said this was going to be coming up. Yeah, he's been saying it. No one
Shout out to RZA. And, you know, I know a lot of people were put under pressure, you know, with their jobs and stuff like that. And we all got to do what we got to do. I understand. But I've been telling my people, and I've been telling y'all right here on this platform right here, stand your ground, hold it down, man. You know what I mean? It's going to come back around. And there's a couple of lawsuits that's going on right now. This one just came out, but there's a couple of lawsuits that's going on against employers who were mandating these shots for people, man. And so this thing gonna blow up. You had another one?
About the I just saw something earlier today, and I'll just read it. Oops, let me not do that.
If it's a different
basically, it was just kind of some articles that were kind of linking the mRNA vaccine to HIV, you know, and now this monkeypox thing. So if there's like a lot of connection, you know, in this stuff when you're talking about, you know, monkeypox, you know, HIV, those lesions, and stuff like that, they're very similar. And then the vaccines that they were using for HIV.
You gotta watch your language.
I'm sorry. The same formula that they were using for some of these medicines, were used for other things. And we can put it on the back if you want to share it, and they can read it for themselves. Kind of, it's just clips.
Yeah, they were saying how it was triggering, the HIV virus, or it was making people more subject to contract the HIV virus, and some of these lesions have similarities to some of the symptoms.
Right.
Some of these lesions that we're seeing from this new upcoming pandemic situation, looking real similar.
Right. And speaking of that, Biden has had COVID twice in 2 weeks, y'all. And he has, how many jabs has he had? Like 9?
Biden's strong, man. Don't worry about Biden. He's strong. Biden's strong as all get out, man. You know what I mean? There you go. He falling off bikes. He shaking hands with people that ain't there. He gonna be all right. I can't even read this headline.
Strapping him.
Yeah, that was another one too. But hold on, but while we still on the C-19 thing, epidemiologic ramifications and global health consequences of the you know what.
Here we go. Found it.
Some of this stuff I can't even read it, man.
So yeah, it was so small, but this is about a mass vax experiment, and this is dated July 24th.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to go read this. It's on voiceforscienceandsolidarity.org.
Yeah.
Voiceforscienceandsolidarity.org. Because a lot of this gonna get our video taken down if I start reading it. You know what I mean? So I don't even want to read it. But I do want y'all to go check it out though, because it is some important information right there. Especially people, those of y'all who work, corporate jobs, or you know what I'm saying, on the front lines and stuff like that. This is going to be valuable information for y'all to be able to weaponize, when these people start coming down with this nonsense.
Right. Can we ask one of the moderators to actually put the link there, because this one is definitely important.
Yeah, that'd be good. If you could grab the link, Jackson or Nikki, one of y'all, if you can grab the link and put it inside the chat so people can go check it out, that'd be good. Because I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it here. But it's the one that the headline is epidemiologic ramifications and global health consequences. But yeah, what's going on with Strappy and Tone? Man?
The data says that.
I got the data.
So these fools. So Harvard sued for defamation by Black activists and ADOS creators Tone Tits and Strappy Cornell.
Hey, they got the data.
I laughed a little bit about this. So it says it looks like attorney Anthony Moore, also known on his YouTube channel as Tone Talks, and political commentator Yvette Parnell are bringing litigation to Harvard Kennedy School, MoveOn.org, and several others for an academic paper Harvard published that attacked both of their reputations and ADOS work product for making clear demands for the Democrats for the Black vote during the 2020 election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Full filing found here. So if you guys want to go in that, you can find that at YourWeb, EURWEB.com, YourWeb.com.
Listen, I say good for them. I say good for them. I hope they win. I support anybody black getting their paper. You know what I'm saying? Especially from one of these historic establishments, one of these historic institutions who've been anti-black since their establishment. You know what I mean? So I support any black people getting their bread. I hope Tony and Yvette get paid.
Yeah, and I'm sure y'all want y'all mama. Y'all want y'all mama to get paid because that's y'all mama. Ain't that what you said? She y'all mama.
You know what I'm saying? So she can get up out that basement. She can get up out that basement. You know what I mean? I support that. I support that. She shouldn't be broadcasting it from her mama basement at this age. You know what I mean? So hopefully they get that paper.
Hopefully she and her white
they can really get on their feet. I support that.
Hopefully she and her white wife can get out that basement.
Shout out to Tony Strappy. And Harvard, cut that check. Y'all know what it is. Cut that check. Because you know Tone got the data. Tone got the data on y'all niggas. So y'all gonna have to do the right thing here. You know he a lawyer and all that too. So y'all should be shaking in y'all boots.
The data. I got another one. This one is wild. It's not a lawsuit though. But this situation is wild to me, and we've got to talk about it. This is in RollingStone.com. Neo-Nazi Marine plot mass murder rape campaigns with groups feds say. Did you guys see that?
Yep, I saw that. That's another Dylan Roof. What's the dude down there in Buffalo?
I don't know his name. But, the little white supremacist that shot up our family in Buffalo.
Damn, I forgot his goddamn name. His name should be at the tip of everybody's tongue.
And it's Shane or something like that.
Yeah, I be trying to get that water. I be trying to get that water down, man. I be trying to get it down.
Peyton
Gendron. Thank you. But yeah, it's another one of them, and we know that these people are spread out all over the place. These sleeper cells, they're not lone wolves. They're all connected. They all got the same ideology. They all, have the same heroes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But law enforcement never seems to connect the dots. You know what I mean? They never seem to connect the dots, and there's no RICO charges. There's no all-in charges when it comes to these people. They always lone wolf them.
Right. So it says federal prosecutors say a former U.S. Marine plotted a mass murder and sexual assault to decrease the number of minority residents. You know what they worried about. Let me say that again. Federal prosecutors say a former U.S. Marine plotted a mass murder and sexual assault to decrease the number of minority residents in the United States as part of his membership in the far-right neo-Nazi group Rape Craig. What is that?
Say it again.
Rape Craig, K-R-I-E-D.
Yeah, I'm familiar with
Matthew Bellinger was arrested on June 10th in New York and charged with making false statements to a federal firearms licensee in order to make a straw purchase of an assault rifle and handgun. Bellinger pleaded not guilty to firearms charges during the arraignment hearing on Monday. In a July 14th court memo, federal prosecutors say that while a Marine, Bellinger plotted far more serious crimes as part of the neo-Nazi group. The memo says that Bellinger trained with airsoft guns in the woods of Long Island as part of a plot to attack Zionist order of government. The memo also says Bellinger was the subject of an FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force investigation into allegedly plotting to engage in widespread homicide and sexual assault. Lord. But yeah, I think the only reason why they are doing anything is because as far as the rapes and stuff like that, he was targeting white women.
Yeah, he's going to rape white women. Yeah. Rape white women so they could have more white babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they going back to the caveman era. They're going back to the caveman era when they would just bash them over the head and drag them in the cave and shit. You know what I mean? But man,
Yeah.
what about the rest of the group though? You know, they're acknowledging he's part of a white supremacist group, this neo-Nazi group. What about the rest of the group though?
I haven't seen anything in here about the group. They're just talking about, oh, wait a minute, maybe.
Yeah, you read it.
Criminal complaint filed. That. No, I mean they talk about the group, but the only one that has been arrested is this one man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no RICO. There's no RICO charges. I don't see the group has been arrested. They've arrested one lone wolf.
Yeah, they mentioned the group in passing, but
Right.
they're not harping on that. You know what I
No.
mean? They're not trying to do nothing about that. It's just, you know, we got to do something with this guy because he got a little bit out of line. He going a little bit too far with it. Got to rail him in.
Yeah, there's
You know what I
nothing
mean?
in here about any other names of any other group members. They're only focusing on Bellinger.
Of course not. But family, there's an infestation of these people, man. All throughout law enforcement, all up in the military, and as well as private citizens, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody need to be on guard. Everybody need to be on point and be ready at all times for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, while you're talking about that, now that you're talking about being on guard at all times, I have to let the family know that y'all friend over here at the Congressional Black Caucus, what's her name? What's her name? Here she is, Congressional Sheila Jackson. So over there in Texas, they held a gun buyback program, and of course she's standing in front of a truck in Texas with the gun buyback program. She's standing outside of a truck posing with a black man. I guess he turned in his gun. Yet white supremacists are waging war on us, and you're telling black people to turn in their firearms? That's what we not gonna do.
If y'all Negroes is turning in y'all guns in Texas, y'all tripping. Them crackers down there is armed to the teeth.
Yes.
Y'all tripping. You're gonna disarm yourself in Texas. Right. Anywhere for that matter, but I'm just saying, Texas?
I'm
y'all crazy.
So here she is. Well, I'll send it
to you. What kind of butter
biscuits
biscuits they cooking down there?
And this was in Houston. And they got about 800 firearms, by the way, you guys. They were able to get. I don't either. That's probably capped, you know, because I just can't imagine black folk, especially in the South, you know, doing that. But yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I don't believe it. I'm calling cap on that. They, you know what I mean. I'm calling cap on that. They put that out there to probably try to encourage people to do it, make it seem like there's a lot of people that's already on board. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody just going to turn in their guns like that. Like, hell no, man. For what? For what? What's the incentive?
Right. A couple dollars and a Starbucks card. What the hell?
Nah, I don't believe that.
I just can't believe that they're even promoting stuff like that. And it's so crazy because I also went under her, I went under her post and I said, are you encouraging foundational Black Americans to be defenseless? Shame on you. And I just told her, I had to, because, you know, there was a recent story out, and this was also in Texas, where a woman was stalked by her ex-boyfriend. I think this is in Georgia, and at a gas station, and he shot her, but she was also armed, and although he shot her, she was able to bust back and shoot his ass back. That's self-defense.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? So she was able to save her own life, and I'm not sure, you know, if she took him out, but she was able to, you know, stop him.
I saw that. But yeah, this turned down for what?
Right.
Turned down for what? Y'all better be training and stocking up.
Right.
Gotta be kidding me, man.
But of course, these are your black looking officials that's always encouraging black people to be defenseless. And I guarantee you, her security detail, I bet they're not unarmed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I was looking at something the other day about that when they was talking about, you know, just the origins of gun laws in the first place. And, you know, I think I was listening to Dr. Anderson talk about that, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Because, man, last week, all I've been doing, I've been Bob the Builder around here, putting together furniture. And I got a new kitchen table set and a grill. And I got other stuff I got to put together. But while I've been putting everything together, I just been listening to lectures from Dr. Anderson, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Amos Wilson. I just been binge watching them, listening to them while I'm putting stuff together. It's therapeutic. I'm starting to like it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Especially once it's done. It's frustrating because you know stuff be coming in a gazillion pieces. You know what I mean? You get everything and you gotta put the whole shit together. But once it's done, it is very satisfying, though. It is very satisfying. You know, you get that sense of accomplishment. But yeah, I was soaking up game from Dr. Anderson, man. He was talking about, you know, why these gun laws were only put in place just to disarm us. You know what I mean? And there were mandatory laws that white people, it was mandatory for them to own a gun and be ready to protect people's property and so on and so forth, especially right after the Civil War. But it's heavy, man. It's heavy. When you get into the history of this country and the anti-blackness, how threaded it is throughout the laws and all of that stuff, it's heavy, man.
How many white people showed up to turn their guns in?
Man, please.
On average, how many do you think sprinkle up in there?
That's one thing I give white people. They ain't stupid. It's not stupid.
Stupid at all.
It's not stupid like that. And that's the last thing they're gonna give up. That's the last thing that they're gonna give up. That's their penis. That's like, you know, telling the black. That's like telling the black man to castrate himself. You know what I mean? Come castrate yourself. We're doing a give back your penis drive. How many black men gonna show up for that?
It's crazy out here.
That's the same thing for them.
I thought that was shameful, and I had to hop on her thread, you know, and let her black ass know that this was shameful, and we're not falling for it, and no other black person should either.
Right.
So, 6BBC.com.
Huh?
Philadelphia. This is another, you know, crazy. I mean, we've seen this happen within the last, you know, few years in several states. I believe they did one here in California as well. Full-scale training exercise taking place at several locations across Philadelphia. Y'all see that? What they getting ready for?
You know? Same thing that they're doing down here with that cop city. That cop city that they got going on out here in Atlanta. Now they got that shit out there in Philly. They're preparing for mass uprisings. You know, they might be potentially, you know, talking about some more lockdowns with this new virus or whatever they got going on out here and shit like that. And the elections is coming up, and it's a lot going on where, you know, they trying to get ready. And also there's a lot of cases that are pending as far as police killings. There's a lot of cases that are pending. You know what I'm saying? And so once they start announcing these acquittals, they got to be ready for that as well. They get ready for the backlash and the pushback for that as well, to turn up. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna start seeing more of that all around the country.
It's going down. It's going down, y'all. Be safe out there.
But
Be safe out there.
to go to some lighter topics, since we getting toward the end of the broadcast today, I wanted to talk about this situation right here. Nigerians is upset. They calling out the Grammys. Oh, it says Nigerians drag Grammys for calling Afrobeats a blend of West African and Black American music. And I'm like, huh?
This the audacity for me.
I mean, I was just watching, they have a documentary on Netflix I think it's just called Afro Beats. I think that's the name of it. I forgot the title. I think it's just called Afro Beats. But there's a documentary about Afro Beats on Netflix right now, and they're saying it in the documentary. They saying it was inspired by Black American music and Jamaican reggae music. It's a blend of that.
They changed their mind.
That's what they saying it is. I'm talking about the pioneers that came up with Afrobeats. These people talking, they going back in their history, early 90s, late 80s, and all of that. They talk about Fela. Even if you want to talk about Fela, because I seen it somewhere in the article, you know, they had mentioned Fela Kuti and saying, you know, this is the origins or whatever. They're just trying to give credit to Fela Kuti alone. And I'm like, Fela Kuti has even said that he was inspired by James Brown. You know what I'm saying?
They changed their mind. They changed their mind. You know, they changed their mind.
I mean, what is so bad about paying homage, man? What's so bad about paying homage? Y'all was inspired by what we do. There's nothing wrong with that. Damn. Nigerians on social media recently had it out for the Recording Academy, aka Grammys, over their description of Afrobeats. The Grammys had called Afrobeats a blend of West African and Black American music that became a global phenomenon. A number of Nigerians were not having it, and they took to their page to react before the Grammys finally made amends. The Grammys is known to be greatly respected by Nigerian music lovers, but they recently earned backlash from the people over Afrobeats music. In a tweet posted by the Recording Academy, they shared their take on Afrobeats and called it a blend of West African and Black American sound. So yeah, people were tweeting out pictures of Fela. Let me put this back on the screen. Afrobeats is a mesmeric blend of West African. This is what the Recording Academy tweeted. West African and Black American music that has quickly become a global pop phenomenon. Here are 5 widely successful subgenres whose unique rhythms and melodies will instantly grab your ear. And so this is Fela right here. Then they got some of the newer artists right here. I think that's Thames. I think that's Thames. But even if you want to talk about the recent explosion of Afrobeats music, you still got to pay homage to Beyonce, Chris Brown, all of these people for collaborating with the West African artists and putting them on the map.
It's all good when you do that, but until after that, you know, it's a problem. You need us, but then, you know, for these accolades, you don't want us no more.
The genre really started popping off when American artists started collaborating with them. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm gonna tell y'all, go check out the documentary on Netflix. I didn't even watch the whole thing, but when they was talking about some of the early stages and they was playing some of the music, I'm gonna just keep it funky with y'all. That shit was trash. That shit was trash. That shit sound like some rinky-dink shit. Like, I was like, what? And they kept saying, like, yo, we was trying to rap. You know what I mean? We wanted to be like the rappers. We was trying to rap. Like, that was their thing. And when you hear their version in the early 90s, when you hear their version of what we was doing, that shit was hot garbage, man. No disrespect.
Bro.
No disrespect to nobody. I'm just keeping it real. That wasn't it, family. I like some of the shit that they got out now. I like some of the records they got out now. Thames and Burna Boy and WizKid and all that. They got some nice songs. I like some of the shit that's out now. But I'm just saying, in them early stages when y'all was first trying to get it together, nah, fam. That shit was trash. I see why it took so long to pop off. That shit was trash. I'm sorry. I ain't no hate or no disrespect to nobody, but if y'all didn't get with us, it wasn't gonna happen, man. Y'all didn't get with us, it wasn't gonna happen. And speaking of so did Bill Russell. It seemed like y'all behind in the chat.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he
okay. Akon been talking greasy lately. What did Akon say? Send us his tweet or whatever Akon had to say, Nikki the God. Put it in the Put it in the chat if you could. Whatever Akon had to say. But speaking of Beyonce, I'm gonna keep it on Beyonce for a minute.
Yeah, Khalees went in.
Yeah, Khalees is mad about Beyonce. All right, what's your thoughts on that, man? I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. What's your thoughts on that situation right there?
I guess. Well, I'm not a musician. Nor
First, for people that don't know, let's tell them, the backlash that Khalees had or whatever.
So I guess that her music or song or something like that is being used in Beyonce's new album, and they did not give her any type of credit, acknowledgement, for the song, which I believe out of respect, artist to artist. I think that you should do that, like Erykah Badu. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit. I think that she has every right to feel some kind of way about them not even, one, asking or even acknowledging it, regardless to if the paperwork was funny. I guess she doesn't own it, due to contractual reasons. But just out of respect and, the whole 1 minute we want to talk about girl power, and things like that. So I think from an artist point of view, I think that, just giving her the acknowledgement would have been grateful, but she didn't. It's Beyonce. So what do you say?
Listen, I'm going to just say this right here.
Now, I know your ass is going to come sideways.
Khalees need to sat down some goddamn way.
No, come on.
Khalees need to sat down some goddamn way.
You're being biased.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, put it in the Instagram chat for me so I could grab it. I can't grab it from here.
I think that you're being biased. You're an artist. Can you talk to us from an artist perspective, not as a fan or outsider looking in as an artist?
Listen. As a fan, I like Khalees, some of Khalees' music. I like her first album, and she got a couple other songs here and there that's cool. So as a fan, I'm a fan of her too. Not really. I don't know like that. But I do like some of her music. But I am a Beyonce. I fuck with Beyonce. I do.
So there's some bias there.
No, it's no bias. And I'm explaining why. Hold on. Let me pull up some of my links though.
And Dewan B has some stuff to say too. And I
didn't see Dewan B's broadcast, but I know Dewan B, he goes in on Beyonce. He goes in on Jay-Z. And I love our brother Dewan B, but I don't always agree with him when it comes to his opinions on music. Now, I would never challenge him when it comes to music history and factual things about music. I will never challenge our brother. I bow to him. He's a great musical historian. But when it comes to some of the opinions, I'd be having to disagree with our brother. Shout out to my brother. But if you let him tell it, Beyonce and Jay-Z might as well be Jack Harlow and Lizzo, if you let him tell it.
I'm team Dewan B on this. That's it.
Dewan B, the way he tell it, Jay-Z is Jack Harlow and Beyonce is Lizzo. Like they ain't got no talent. They ain't got no talent whatsoever. No, I can't agree with that. I can't rock with that.
They got talent, but
stealing music and all of that. No, I ain't co-signing that either.
Come on now.
Look.
Call a spade a spade.
Look, every MC worth they salt. I don't care who you name. Damn near, I could pull up some of their shit where they said a line from another artist or they definitely sample. Sampling is part of hip hop. If there was no sampling, there would be no hip hop.
We understand.
Like sampling is essential to the rap music culture, not just the culture, but to the rap music. Sampling is essential. The genre would not exist if it wasn't for sampling. Everybody samples, especially back in the day. Now sampling is less because you got to pay. You got to go through all of these channels to get the license and all that. But back in the days, you ain't have to go through all of these channels to get permission to use nothing. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Are you a member of the Beehive?
No, I'm a music fan. I'm a fan of the music for sure. Now listen. When it comes to politics and all of that shit, Beyonce and Jay-Z could kiss my ass. You know what I mean? As far as that is concerned, but on the music tip, they're the best. They're top of the food chain. Ain't nobody fucking with no Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Could she not have given this woman?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that right now. As a matter of fact, Now, Khalees is upset because she feels like Beyonce should at least reached out to her and let her know that they was gonna sample Milkshake, right? Really, Khalees is really just mad at Pharrell. You know what I mean? Because
maybe the writer's right.
She was signed. She was signed to Pharrell or whatever the case may be. I don't know who wrote what really happened behind the scenes, whose publishing got stolen, stuff like that does happen. So I can't say whether that's true or not. All I know is it doesn't seem like Khalees wrote the song Milkshake. She performed the song Milkshake, but from what I understand, the song was presented to Britney Spears first.
It's her song now.
No. That's not the way that it works. That's not the way that it works. If you wrote the song and you don't own it, that's one thing. If you wrote the song but you don't own the rights because of whatever business deal, whatever, that's one thing. I will still give you credit, like, okay, that's your work. You might not own the rights to it, but that's your intellectual property. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that was something that came out of your mind. But from what I understand, the song was already written, produced, everything. They presented it to Britney Spears first. Britney Spears didn't end up doing the song. They gave it to Khalees. Okay, you just a performer of the record, right? And now Beyonce went through whatever proper channel she had to go through to use the sample, just like she do for every other record that she sampled. And so it's not my fault if you're not the go-to person that I got to get permission from to use the record.
I understand that too, but you can give the girl a little shout out, you know. Come on.
I don't gotta give you a shout out. I don't have to.
Come on.
Now look. On the first single, "Break My Soul," she sampled what's her name? Hold on, I just had this shit right here. Where is it? Because I want to talk about this. All right. So the first single, Beyonce sampled what's her name? I got this right here. Hold on, I gotta make it smaller. I can't even think of the sister's name right here, but she's a legendary house music artist. And Beyonce sampled her song on "Break My Soul," the first single. And now Beyonce didn't call this lady and say, "Hey, I'm going to use your song on my new album," or whatever the case may be.
This old lady you talking about? No, she retired. This old lady that you talking about.
What difference do it make? Now this lady wrote the song. This lady wrote the song. No. This lady wrote the song, right?
She retired.
Beyonce didn't call her and say, "Hey, I'm going to use your record," or whatever the case may be. But did this woman say, "Oh, that's fucked up. Why Beyonce stealing my stuff and all that?" No. And fair use, family, fair use. This is from Good Morning Britain or whatever the case may be. This is fair use right here. This was her reaction
on the matter until now. We caught up with her in her long commute yesterday. Here's what she had to say.
It doesn't have to be confirmed. The singer knows her songs. And my son called me and he was like, Mom, you're trending all over the place. You know, Beyonce put her song out and it's Show Me Love and you're trending everywhere. Maybe we can do a collab together. You know, I mean, that's always a dream. I can't even, wow. Just a lot of things.
See, when you wake up and you're trending, puts us on a knife edge, doesn't it?
Yeah. So she was grateful. She found out the same way Khalees found out.
I want to call, an email, a text message or something. That's me. I'm with Khalees. Call me, text me, or email me, bitch.
Get your business together.
Period.
Get your business together. Get your business together. If you wrote the song, get your business in order. Get your lawyers and get your business in order. That's what Prince was an artist. Prince was an artist where you had to come to him and get explicit permission from him to sing one of his songs or to sample one of his songs, and he would shut people down notoriously. Like, nah, I ain't rocking with you like that. You can't sing my shit. Even Alicia Keys says how she had to beg him to do one of his records. I forgot which one it was. How Come You Don't Call Me, I think. And at first he was like, nah, until he heard her perform it live. And then he was like, yeah, go ahead. I respect you.
Beyonce could have texted the girl, sent an email, or had her people call her people or something. That's all I'm saying. You know, some people are just
You the one that's biased. You the one that's biased just because you don't like Beyonce.
I like her. I like Beyonce. I'm not in the Beehive. Like, it's not that deep for me.
No,
it's
you
not
don't.
that deep for me. I've never gone to see her in concert. Don't want to. You know.
Did you listen to the album? Did you listen to the album?
I have not. I haven't listened to one song.
Yeah.
Haven't had the.
Yeah. You don't
I
like
just
no
haven't
damn
had
Beyonce.
the. You know, I haven't wanted to.
You don't like Beyonce. You don't like Beyonce like that.
As a performer, I do, and Jay-Z.
All right, where you rank her? Where you rank her? Where you rank her? Where you rank her at?
Oh, she's top 5 performer, not singer, performer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely top 5 performer. Beautiful, you know, talented. I love Beyonce. So this is how I start thinking, right? I'm like, look, here we go, the goddamn midterms. They gonna start wheeling her ass with her wig on, her and Jay-Z. I don't trust them, so I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah, but see, I'm with you on that. See, I'm with you on that all day. I'm with you on that all day. Like, y'all ain't nobody's leaders. We ain't taking y'all advice when it comes to no voting and none of that shit. I don't want to hear y'all talking about vote. Go sing, go dance. I rock with you on all that. But when it comes to all of this social political stuff, I don't even want to hear from y'all. Have a seat. Have a seat. If you want to use some of your money and some of your resources to do something constructive, that's fine. But I don't want to hear from y'all as far as nothing else. But
if she would have waited to release it to after midterms, I probably would have listened. But because she did it right before, I have a problem.
Now let me go to this one now. Twinkie Clark. Now where my church folks at? Where my church folks at? Twinkie Clark from the Clark sisters now. Legendary Clark sisters. Right? She sampled one of their records. Not the first time. She sampled them before in the past. But she sampled them. This is interesting right here to me too. This is why Khalees really need to sit down. Because this is a whole entire legend right here. Like Khalees is cool. Twinkie, this is a whole entire legend. You know what I'm saying?
Mama love in the Beehive. Mama love over here in the Beehive.
And now look. Not only is she a legend, but she's a legendary gospel singer. They known throughout the church world, right? Now Beyonce sampled her song on the new album on a song called Church Girl. And Church Girl is a ratchet song. Church Girl is a ratchet song. She telling church girls, listen, y'all can do all that on Sunday. It's Saturday. I'm gonna need you to drop it like it's hot. Shake that thing and all that. That's what the song is about. Now, if Twinkie Clark could respect it, and she didn't get no call beforehand, get permission, and get no heads up that Beyonce was gonna be using. Hold on, did I see a Beyonce? Wait, they got a Beyonce emoji? Wait a minute, they got a Beyonce emoji out here? I don't think they got that on Samsung.
I think that this is some industry shit. I think that Khalees probably was paid maybe to act like she's upset about it because that not that Beyonce needed, the buzz, but she does need a little drama maybe because Beyonce just comes off as too clean a lot of times. There's really no scandals surrounding her.
I can rock with you on that a little bit because I had that thought myself. Like, this is really helping Beyonce more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain people who don't give a damn about Beyonce who wants to check out what song Khalees is talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Now her,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Right. So it really helped Beyonce more than anything. And Beyonce not gonna respond to it. She's not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna say nothing. But so, not like you said, not that she needed, but it kind of helps her a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just to have that talk going on when her album dropped and all that. So people going to go say, what the hell is Khalees talking about? Let me hear this song. And it don't sound nothing like Milkshake. If you hear it, you won't even recognize that she sampled the song. Like the sample is chopped up. Like you won't even recognize that she sampled. It don't sound nothing like Milkshake.
Well, she recognized it.
By the way, it's a dope. No, she didn't because somebody put it on. Somebody put it online. She didn't even hear it at first. Somebody put it online on one of her fan pages.
Somebody heard it then. Someone heard the sample. Someone recognized it.
people are music nerds. You know what I'm saying? Like music nerds gonna know what it is, but if you hear the song, you're not gonna hear Milkshake.
This is an industry outrage. This is
and it's a dope record.
Outrage.
It's a dope record, and Beyonce's album is dope, by the way. I just have to say that too.
I ain't ready. I won't
hear
listen
from
to it for about 3 months.
How did Twinkie feel about Beyonce not hitting her up for sampling her song? How did Twinkie feel?
There's a line of a song I wrote that Beyonce included in her new song, Church Girl. That says, center of thy will. That means I want to be in the will of God. Thanks, Beyonce, for listening to my
Thank you, Beyonce.
And I hope it blesses your soul.
Listen. If Beyonce has a lot of respect.
I ain't gonna play the music.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna play the music. But thank you, Beyonce. And this is a whole entire legend. And she is a gospel singer. And she had every reason to feel some type of way. She could have said, no, don't be using my music to sing none of that nasty, ratchet stuff. You know what I mean? Because Khalees putting mad extras in there. Oh, you're supposed to be about girl empowerment. Now all of a sudden it's supposed to be about black women. Sit down.
Now, I will say what made me mad when she said she want her reparations. Like, I felt like that was a dig. You know what I'm saying? She kind of compared it to reparations. You can go.
Right.
That part did low-key, high-key make me mad.
Right. And we know Khalees been on some gender divide, anti-black male hatred shit in the past too. You know what I mean? She was out here trying to keep Nas away from his son, trying to paint Nas as being abusive or whatever the case may be. And you know, we wasn't there. We don't know what the get down was, but there was a lot of people that was close to the situation that came out and said, man, she would start the fights. You know what I mean? She was the abusive one and all that. A lot of people that was close to the situation came out and said that. And she was really trying to throw dirt on Nas' name as far as that, and making this man have to go through the court system and all of that to get the rights to see his son and all that. She be playing herself, man. So I don't really got no sympathy for her as far as whatever happened with the business. It happens. Like she said, it happens. It's the music business. You got to be on top of your business if you want to, you know, it's not just show, it's business.
She's definitely getting her karma because we know her husband recently passed away from cancer.
Her husband?
You know,
oh, I had no idea.
She got remarried. Yeah.
But I didn't know he died.
Yeah, he passed away from cancer. I believe it was stomach cancer, if I'm not mistaken. That was just a few months back. So she's definitely getting her karma as well because you treated this man, even if y'all didn't work out. You know, sometimes relationships just don't work.
Wait, what?
I'm talking about her and Nas, with Nas' situation at this right now.
No, but what's the dude that she was married to was white?
I don't know if he was white or Hispanic, to be, well, same thing. You know, but yeah, he wasn't he wasn't us. No.
I didn't even know that. I thought she married another black dude.
No. No.
Oh man, she went and got a zaddy?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find him.
And then he died. Damn.
Yes, he
damn. I ain't know that. I ain't know all that.
Yeah,
all I know is
I'm about to put a picture of him. He died at 37, stage 4 stomach cancer. There go her zaddy.
Okay,
there he is.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay.
Now his last name is Mora. His name is Mike Mora, so he could be some kind of.
Yeah, he's a white Hispanic.
White Hispanic, yeah.
White Hispanic. So that explains why. Because I think when she was taking her son out the country, she moved to like Costa Rica or one of those Latin American countries that she was trying to take their son to, and they was going through it over that. So that explains that why she went out there. Okay, she got her Latino zaddy.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Still miserable as hell, and a widow.
And see, Beyonce got a whole Negro out here.
Oh, Nikki
Stop
said
playing
same thing.
Stop playing with Beyonce. Oh, he's an Arab. Okay.
Same thing, man.
Well, he's a non-black.
Identify as white here. They still identify as white.
They sure do. He's non-black. But Jay-Z is black. So
all black. The lips say it all.
Don't come for Beyonce like that. That's all I'm saying. Now when it comes to this music thing, anyway. Everything else is fair game. I ain't got the cape on for none of them. None of these celebrities. But on the music tip, we all know Beyonce top of the goddamn food chain.
She 1,000%. I still feel like she could have just went ahead, and just gonna get a girl a little. You never know what that could have revived her career. Sometimes people want that cosign.
She be all right.
A little bit just so they can get back in.
She be all right. She be all right. She be all right. She will be all right. Oh, there was something Nikki put in here. Let me see. Stop sharing. Okay. We ain't gonna be on here too much longer, but I want to see what Akon was talking about.
Oh yeah, this fool. This is a whole idiot.
I ain't see this. So Akon's family came from Senegal to anchor him. This is a tweet from Tariq Nasheed. So Akon's family came from Senegal to anchor him here in the country foundational Black Americans built, so they could benefit from the legacy and benefits of slavery. And now Akon's selling FBA to get. Oh, this is old.
Yeah.
This is old, and I'm not going to play that because it's a Vlad TV thing, and Vlad be striking everybody's videos when he play his stuff. But yeah, I remember when he was on Vlad talking that shit, niggas need to get over slavery and all of that. I thought he was saying something about the Grammys. But yeah, Akon been on some BS. I thought he was saying something specifically about the Grammys and Afro beats. And I was gonna say, like, Akon ain't come out doing no damn Afro beats. Akon came out doing hip hop. Shout out to Michael Jackson surpassing 10 billion streams on Spotify. Man, Michael Jackson, he's like the only artist that still gets new fans every generation. Even in death. Like, his fan base never stops growing. Like, certain people, when your time is up, the people who were fans of you are always going to be fans of you. But Michael Jackson keeps getting new fans. Like, it's babies out here that love Michael Jackson.
My son.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's no other artist like that. I don't think there's no other artist like that. Oh, you said you gave me the wrong link? Let me see.
I don't think she put another one in though, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My son and my nephew and his friends are about to go to the beach right now. And that's them in the background, all up in the way.
All right. Yeah. What beach y'all close to? Oh, you in Long Beach?
Yeah, we got Long Beach. We have the closest is gonna be Long Beach, like just to get to a quick, to the sand. Then you have Dockweiler, which is about 20 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away. And then you got Santa Monica, probably a good 30, 35 minutes away. And then Malibu, about 45 minutes. And then you got like Seal Beach. That's like 20 minutes away. So we're just surrounded by water, y'all. We surrounded. You got a good
By the way, Tariq is trending right now, by the way.
All the time.
Why is he trending right now?
I think because of the DC situation, the fact that he pushes reparations, people, I think, just want to hate him just for sake of hating him, And I want to say this because I think that, people keep, even, on his broadcast, there's always someone in the chat. If you're paying attention, they'll be like, where's the museum? Where's the museum? Where's the museum? Or it's, why did you, last week or a couple of days ago, someone came on and said, instead of a museum, why didn't you open up a bank? Why didn't you raise money to open a bank? My thing is, people out there raise money for what you want to do it. Why don't you do it? This is his niche. It only makes sense, and we've spoken about this before. It only makes sense to me that he does a museum since his, Hidden Colors. Everything has been about history, our history. So it really only makes sense that he has a museum to me. I feel like that's his lane. This is his thing. And, as far as a museum, it's going to create jobs because someone has to run it, right? Someone has to do the tour. So it's still going to create, opportunities for other Black Americans, to have employment opportunities here in LA, but, it's just people that say that all the time. My thing is, do you find your niche, find your voice, find your influence, and then move on that. And stop worrying about what another man is doing, especially another man. Especially when another man is doing it.
But he's not a banker. He's not a finance person. You know what I'm saying? He's not in finance. He's a historian.
He's a historian.
You know what I mean? Like, why y'all expect one man to do everything? Everything that needs to be done, Tariq should do it. That's the shit that. That's the shit that. What's that chick's name? That fake reparations chick.
The one who Yvette, or is it
the young girl that be in the spaces, fake reparations chick.
Tara Perry.
Yeah, Tara Perry. That's the shit she was on. Like, I'm just saying, Tariq should do this. Tariq should do that. Like, why one man is expected to do everything?
Right.
He ain't got to do all that. He doing what he do.
And let's be also clear: the people that donated wanted to donate. He didn't put no gun to anyone's head. Those that did not want to donate is probably the ones that's talking the most shit. So sit down because you didn't put a dime in it anyway. So mind your business, and then don't go. You don't even have to go to the damn museum.
And that's the thing that's the thing that it's insulting to me. It's insulting to us. You know what I mean? Because they the way they always frame their conversation as if like we're just sheep. We don't think for ourselves, like we just following this man, and we ain't got no brains, and we just being manipulated out here. Like, who y'all talking to, man?
Right.
Who the hell is y'all talking to,
Everybody
man?
People support who they want to support. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us support multiple people. You know what I'm saying? There's people that people support that people don't know about, and people don't brag about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just kind of over it. And people saying, oh, he has, his background. What's his background?
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't even see all of it. I'm looking at the chat.
Huh?
I said, I'm just catching up to the chat. I ain't even see all of this.
But yeah, I just have to say that. We got to get off that, especially the pocket watching, because we're all capable of doing the same thing that he's doing, obviously with like-minded people. And I'm sure it took him, some years to get to where he is right now. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't overnight. Success isn't overnight for a lot of us. And we all have to find our own individual niches and move on to that. And I tell people all the time, I get offers, like I said, to do spaces and stuff like that, and I choose not to because I don't feel like I'm ready for that because I'm still learning a lot. I'm not gonna put myself out there until I'm ready. I
respect that. I feel like the same way. I chime in, whenever I feel it's appropriate, but I ain't out here trying to act like I'm the expert on this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like, people kill me with that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be clear, a lot of the shit that people are spewing, if we want to keep it 100, a lot of the rhetoric or just information, if you will, that people give on this space is they got it from Tariq. Verbatim.
Right.
But then they'll, at the same time, hate on him.
Let's see what this is. Nikki sent. Michael Blackson don't want American kids? Or what
Lord, did you hear this? Listen to this.
How many more kids do you plan on having?
I'm not trying to have them, but the way things are going on in America, I really don't know if I want kids in America.
Well, you just became a citizen.
Yeah, I mean, I want American kids. American kids are just, it's just something in this air as soon as they come out the womb in the air, they just turn really bad.
So what?
I don't know what.
But what do you mean by that? Like, as far as American kids, that they just turn out bad? Like go through that. Explain that a little better, because that sounds just like, okay, you waited for 30-something years to become American, and now you're saying that you don't want American kids.
I said, where I'm from, we are disciplined from an early age. And not just your parent discipline you, just your whole environment. You know, so kids coming from Africa, definitely, you know, they're raised differently.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Look at her face. Look at her face, because my face is the same way. Take your black ass home. You did not have to come here. You can raise your kids in the village that you came from with your ashy ass. You did not have to come here. If it's not good enough for you to raise your kids, like she said, why did you wait 37 years to become a citizen then? You could have kept those 37 years over there and built up something over there, but you couldn't. You had to come over here to get it popping. Nigga, don't come over here. And then we're raised different. We're raised with discipline. I was raised with discipline too. I was raised with morals too. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't have a father in a home, but I was raised with discipline and morals and work ethic and respect. The same thing that they claim they come over here with. We have the same fucking thing. Disrespectful fool.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. I was looking for something. I don't see the video.
Like, this disrespect is gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? These fools come over here and it's just like they just let disrespect roll off their tongues so easily. And that Rotini dude too. Rotini. He was on Power. 50 Cent gave you an opportunity, nigga.
What did he say?
Just still just on that, you know, Africa is this and Africa is that. And it may be great. I'm not saying that it's not. I've never been. You know what I'm saying? Great. But don't come and shit talk America when America is the place, one, Rotimi was born, but two, where you got it fucking popping. You could not go get this success that you have there. So stop talking bad about my homeland, about the land that my ancestors built. Put some respect on it. So we know that America has been shitty to Black America, but nigga, this is where I live. This is my home.
So this the type of discipline y'all got going on over there, man?
Right.
Female student in Nigeria beaten to death over blasphemy. Witnesses say police failed to disperse mob fellow students in Sokoto who set victim on fire following her WhatsApp comments.
Discipline.
Yeah, they so disciplined. The kids over there are so disciplined, they went and set their fellow student on fire because of something she said on WhatsApp.
Right.
Yeah, y'all got so much discipline over there. We ain't doing shit like that.
What are our children? Because our children are not going around, you know what I'm saying, in like armies and shit, you know, carrying weapons and shit like that. Your children are.
All them child soldiers y'all got over there?
That part.
All them orphanages and shit y'all got over there? What you talking about? All them orphanages and shit? Oh, like, y'all are not at liberty to criticize nobody.
Nobody.
Y'all not at liberty to criticize nobody.
Unless it's white supremacy. That's it. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? But you also need to go clean up the white supremacy in your homeland. Yeah, it's just getting ridiculous. And I just feel like, if you notice, they're coming out from everywhere with this rhetoric, you know, about our homeland and what our ancestors built. You know, the place where our ancestors fought for their Black asses to come over here and get these opportunities.
I mean, we could do a whole broadcast on this.
Really, like, I'm so tired of
it. It's almost time to get out of here, but we could do a whole broadcast on this. I mean, we're not doing shit like this. Gunmen kidnapped 73 students in latest attack on Nigerian school. And, you know, I ain't trying to harp on Nigeria, but damn.
Right. That Boko, whoever he is, kidnapping kids every day.
I mean, what's in the air over there? What's in the air over there? Y'all just kidnapping students every other goddamn week, setting people on fire. What's in the air over there?
But you don't want to raise children here, right? So you want to go raise them over there and that?
Man, y'all are not at liberty. Y'all are not at liberty. Oh, I'm
Before
sorry.
we go out, before we leave, here's Routini. I just put him in the material.
All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll get that together.
Talking about how everything is better at home, yet you over here. I mean, you can show me better than you can tell me. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on a second. All right, what's in the air? What's in the air in Uganda, by the way? Hold on a second. I'm gonna get to the Rotimi thing in a second. Hold on a second, man. Y'all give me a minute, man.
Like, these niggas is really off page.
Hold on a second. Hold up, family. Shit, y'all gonna have to bear with me on this one. God damn it. What's in the air in Uganda? What's going on with the cannibalism?
Over the last year, in Uganda and neighboring Congo, Vocative has collected numerous online reports of cannibalism. The infamous Ugandan warlord Joseph Kony, one of the most wanted men in the world.
What's going on over there, man?
Right. I mean, that sounds like a safe place to raise children.
Y'all gotta stop this bullshit, man. Y'all gotta stop
And
this
let's be
bullshit.
clear. Black Americans do not have a history of eating each other. Let's just clear that up right now. We don't do that.
That's just something we don't do. We've never done it. It's not on. It's not on record. Okay.
No.
We different. We just a little different. Hold on. All right. Let me see what Rotimi was talking about. Ah, damn! It opened up a whole nother page. I hate when it does that.
No.
Nah, yeah. When I click on it, open up the Twitter page.
I sent it to you from a Twitter page.
All right, I gotta reshare it.
Okay.
We get ready to go in a minute, family. Just rock with us. Just rock with us a couple of minutes, man.
We making up for last week.
Hit the like button, by the way. Hit the like button. Hit that like button, by the way. Okay, I think I did see this. I don't think this was. I don't think this was disrespectful. Let me see.
It don't matter what country, you live in 10 times better than most rich people here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, this is cool.
There's wealthy there and there's rich here. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, experiencing that and seeing that, and then just the style, the swag, everything has been stolen from there.
Come on, talk
You
your
know what I'm
shit.
saying? So I think everybody just needs to know that they need to go home and even just
Hold on. The swag been stolen from there.
And look at him.
Look at you. Let's take a look at you. No. We're not gonna go that far.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go that far. Yeah, I can understand. You know, if you take your money back to your homeland, you're gonna live a lot better, of course, because the money over there ain't worth shit. And so if you take your riches from America back home, you're gonna be living better than average. Okay, I can rock with that. You know, but style and the swag stolen from there.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, buddy.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What you talking about? Because before we knew your name, we didn't even know you was African.
That part.
We didn't even know you was African. We thought you was another FBA dude because of your style and your swag.
That part.
Nigga, let's not do that.
The air is crisp. You can breathe. Like when you breathe in America, bro, it's like you breathing in problems, bro.
Okay,
you know
something
what I'm
in
saying?
the air. Again.
Like yes, anxiety.
Something
when
in the
you
air.
leave,
Again. So this is that. Ain't no white supremacy. Ain't no white supremacy in Africa.
Right.
Ain't no, because it seems like they got a lot of problems that they breathing in out there, brother. It seems like there's a lot of problems that everybody over there ain't balling. Ain't a bunch of billionaires over there balling. It's a handful of people that got money, and the rest of the people over there is going through it.
Why isn't he over there breathing? Why
Ain't
isn't
no
he over
lights.
there breathing that crisp air though? Why are you here breathing this dirty air versus over there breathing in that good old crisp air? I wouldn't be here. I'll be at home, right?
Nah, Rotimi.
Oh man, Africa, bro, all that anxiety is out, bro. All of that. You got it don't matter what country you live.
You saying this shit from Los Angeles. You in Los Angeles doing the interview, my nigga.
Right. I'm just saying. And like Jackson said, they're all getting the email for the same talking points. Like, if you notice, everybody, all of them are speaking the same thing lately. These are the things that they're speaking lately.
Shout out to Afro Elite. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the disrespect is not going to be tolerated.
Period.
If y'all shit is so fly, get it popping, okay? We're not going to block you. We're not going to get in your way. We're not going to go home and get it popping in your homeland and let us do us, man.
I will Uber that nigga to the airport. On me. My dime. I will Uber you to the airport, nigga. Go home and breathe that crisp air. And while you're over there, take some of the riches that you made here by getting it popping to pretend on TV roles that you're getting, that you're FBA, and take care of the people in your homeland. Do something good for your people.
I want y'all, before we get out of here, man, I want everybody to take this thought with them. Man. I want you to take a second, take a few minutes, actually, and ponder what the world would be like without foundational Black Americans. If you delete foundational Black Americans off the planet and everything that we invented and brought to the table, imagine what this world would be like without foundational Black Americans. Remember, if you look around your home, I don't care where you live at. If you look around your home, 90% of what is useful was created or highly influenced by foundational Black Americans.
You're welcome.
Everything, if you go outside and drive down the street, you're gonna run into a goddamn a stoplight. That wouldn't be there. You gotta take that away. This light bulb right here, you're gonna have to take that away. Okay, your air conditioner, you're gonna have to take that away. Your freezer and all of that stuff, you gotta take that away. The toilet bowl that you got in your toilet, you gotta delete all that, man.
Cell phone.
Right. The internet.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Some of the flyest architecture and shit that you got out here, the culture, the swag, the style that this nigga Rotimi was talking about, all that gone. Hip hop gone. Jazz gone. Gospel music gone. Imagine a world without foundational Black Americans. You can leave everybody else on the planet. You gotta delete foundational Black American culture and everything that came with it, and imagine what this world would be like.
I guarantee you, it's the FBA that cut his hair. It wasn't another Nigerian that cut that hairline.
Hell no.
The FBA doing that. FBA doing that.
Hell no. And even if you got your hair cut from a Puerto Rican, we made the haircut, made up the style. They got it from us. Man,
Yeah.
the audacity. Yeah, country music gone. Rock and roll gone. White House gone. Come on in the chat.
Right.
What else gotta go? Blues music gone. What else gotta go, family? What else is coming with us?
Gone. Railroads gone.
The automobile gone.
Gone. Hell, the American flag was sung by us. Gone.
Gone. Hold on. United States of America.
Wouldn't be.
Gone.
Wouldn't be. The
We
land
gotta
of
talk
the
about,
free.
DC and the White House. No, United States of America. The place that y'all flee to. There wouldn't be no place to flee.
Right.
Where would y'all be fleeing to?
Stay our asses at home.
Right. Right. Talk about the space shuttles, the HeLa cells, and all of that stuff. Gone. All the mathematics and stuff that they're using over there at NASA. Gone. All right, the satellites. Foundational Black Americans make the world go round.
And y'all gonna put some respect on it.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
I think it's time to go.
I missed y'all.
Facts, Tori and Rain. They would be nothing without us, and
yes.
they know it. Mac and
Mac and
cheese,
cheese.
gone.
Gone. Mac and cheese.
We'll talk about all that shit gotta go. Man. Shout out to the family, man. Shout out to the FBA family. You know, shout out to the All Code family that's non-FBA, man. Shout out to y'all too, man. We know it ain't all y'all, but it's too many of y'all, goddammit.
Too many. Y'all gotta
It's
start
too
checking.
many of y'all, goddammit. Right, moon travel. All that gone. Godcast gone.
Blood transfusion.
You know what I'm talking about? All the knowledge and information about Black history worldwide.
Right. FBA.
Y'all wouldn't even know who y'all were. Or what y'all was dealing with if it wasn't for us. We done educated the whole world.
Right.
We done educated the whole world.
I'm your mama.
Yeah, Ebonics gone. All that gone.
Right. Hip hop gone.
All right, got any parting words before we get out of here, Nicey girl?
Make sure you guys are following my brother, Sincere Love the God, at Sincere Love the God on all platforms. Also, make sure you guys download this latest single, Plandemic.
Yep.
Download it, all digital platforms. Make sure you download the song. And he got some more stuff coming real soon. You know, I listen to you before I listen to Beyonce. Okay, so once you drop that next project, that's when I'll listen to the Beyonce song and not before that. Deal?
I ain't even gonna take that. I ain't even gonna take that. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I'm telling everybody. Shit.
And you guys make sure you're following me on Twitter at nyctegur and on Instagram at nyctegur with the number 1 on the end. Follow. We will see you guys on next Sunday. And before we leave, we are not.
Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do, man. We are not the master teachers, but we are the master students and signal boosters for Voices of the New Black Media. We'll see y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in with us. Peace and black love.
Do for self or suffer the consequences. The wisdom of Elijah's inside of the conscientious. So I move.